Hi all, welcome to another video of my channel. This is degrees of comparison. So an adjective have three degrees of comparison. Suppose take an example of the adjective tall, right? So this is the positive degree, and second one is comparative form, that is taller, and third is superlative. Taller, right? So when you are supposed to use this degree, each one, that means when you are supposed to use positive, when you are supposed to use comparative and superlative. This video give you an insight about how you are supposed to use it, right? So when we are discussing about the quality of a one person, one object, one noun, then you are supposed to use positive degree, right? She is a tall girl, right? So here girl is the noun and this adjective qualifies the girl, what kind of girl she is, right? Tall, right? So here we are only talking about one person or one noun's quality, that is tall. In this case we are supposed to use positive form of the adjective, right? Then what about comparative? She is taller than Arun. Okay, so here taller is the comparative form. Okay, so here we are comparing she or her height with the Arun. Okay, two nouns. So comparison between two nouns. While we are comparing anything with the between two nouns, when we are making comparison between two nouns, we will use comparative form of the adjective. Minimum two nouns should be compared, right? So after, in this case, listen once carefully. In this case, after the comparative form of the adjective, you should use than. After the comparative form of the adjective, you should use than. Okay, this is must. So this question in your 10th class SSC, this question 10th and even 9th also, directly they won't ask. They will ask this in fill in the blanks form and all, right? So whenever fill in the blanks is she is dash than Arun. So here, whenever you are seeing this than, that shows that you are supposed to use the comparative form of the adjective, right? Then what about superlative form? She is the tallest girl in my class, right? So here this is the superlative form of the verb. So here we are comparing three or more nouns. Minimum three nouns should be there in order to use the superlative. That means now let's discuss about the superlative form of the adjective, right? So she is the tallest girl in my class. Okay, so here tallest is the superlative form, right? So here, so how many girls are there in your class? Among those girls, we are talking about a particular girl, she is the tallest one. That means no other girls in the class are as tall as this girl, right? So minimum three or more nouns should be compared in order to use the superlative. So before using superlative, we should use the. So in our fill in the blanks type part and also she is the dash girl in the class. So here if the is given there, this is the hint which shows that we are supposed to use the tallest. Okay, so this is the total idea about comparative and superlative and even positive degree of adjective, right? So when we are talking about one nouns, one quality, we are supposed to use positive degree. When we are comparing two people or noun, we are supposed to use taller. After taller, we are supposed to use than. And when we are comparing, or when the comparison is made between minimum 3 or more objects, so we are supposed to use the tallest. So in front of tallest, we are supposed to use the article the. So this is what is all about degrees of comparison, and hereafter what is going to make you perfect is continuous practice. So do continuous practice. Have a great learning.